Greetings, my people. It's Anna Renee, your love power goddess, here with you again on another wonderful day. It is Wednesday, September 7th, 2016, 9 about 9:35 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So yes, now that we've got that all set, greetings to each and every one of you, my leaders of tens, hundreds, thousands, and millions, and wisely aware of being the leader of one, your own self. Welcome to yet another edition of the You Are Leaders network, where stuff happens. Greetings to each and every one of you, and I thank each and every one of you for joining me today on this episode. I have decided to try something different. I love trying different things, just doing something else, because I'm the kind who gets bored quickly if I'm doing the same old same, if it's not something that truly resonates deep within my soul. Oh, hey you guys, check out my shirt. Queenin', okay? It's queenin', the definition of queenin'. I know just about every last one. In fact, every last one of you sisters are queening, okay? Check out that definition. Always leading by example. An act of tastefully embracing your femininity and individuality. I'm trying to read it backwards. Reading it in my camera here. So yes, we are queening, and so I guess I'm queening today. And this is the shirt that I got from the sister. I have another shirt that I bought from her as well called Melanin Poppin'. I'm not going to wear that one just yet, but queening. Yes, very beautiful young sister vending at the First Friday fair that I went to last week. Last Friday, as a matter of fact. First time I ever been to First Friday. Something that happens every first Friday of the month. And lots of black vendors out there. Lots of people of all races out there enjoying the vibes. And so I bought this shirt from her, as well as the Melanin Poppin', because this is just unique. I mean, queening. I mean, you know, that's nice. I like that. But anyway, what was I talking about? Today I am getting ready to talk about frankincense and myrrh. Something that I used to sell back in the day, back in the 90s, late 90s, when I was a vendor at that Berkeley flea market. Everybody sold it, you know. Well, not everybody, but lots of people sold the frankincense and myrrh resin, where these trees grow, and we get this magnificent holy resin, which is burned as incense, and it is beautiful. It's a beautiful scent, and it's frankincense and myrrh, that holy substance that was talking about being spoken of in the Bible as a gift to the baby Jesus. I think that's what it was, gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Yeah, that was brought by the three wise men to the baby Jesus. And so it's widely known. It was used also in the Roman Catholic Church. It's very wonderful. It is something that is burned when you are meditating. You can use it when you're meditating, and it helps bring forth that holy state of mind that is conducive to receiving from the Most High. You know, it's a holy resin. It's from that holy tree, and I have bought some yesterday from a brother who has been selling incense and oils for years. I think the very first product I bought from this brother, I might have been 18 or 19 or maybe even 17 years old. I bought some lotion called Africa from him and gave it to my mom, and my mom loved it. It was a completely different scent than what she's used to, but she loves those kinds of light type scents, and so she loved her Africa. And he's still in business, and I'm going to ask that brother if he will allow me to interview him, because the fact that he's been in business for over 35 years at least, because like I said, I was 17 to 18 and I'm 39 plus now, so it's been a long time that he's been doing it, and it's just wonderful to see black business that just keeps on pushing. And when I went and checked him out yesterday, he even said that he is opening up, or has already opened up, a shop in another part of Oakland. So that's like 4 or 5 different shops that he has or has had, you know. But anyway, back to the frankincense. I went and bought some from him, and there are many benefits to this thing called frankincense, you know. There's the resin, and then there is the essential oil. I have the essential oil, as a matter of fact, that I bought that from Brother Tahuti Matra. But frankincense, according to a very wonderful book that I have a number of books, but here's one. It's a holy tree, and this book is A Healing Grow by Sister Stephanie Rose Bird. That's my paperwork research that I'm doing on black farmers and things of that nature. Black eyed peas, black farming, and the black farmers market that's happening. I'm going to check it out this Saturday, as a matter of fact. Gotta figure out if I'm going to get sick or something's going to happen to me on Saturday so that I can go and check that out. But anyway, A Healing Grow by Stephanie Rose Bird, African American sister who is what she calls a hoodoo. She's a hoodoo sister. She does hoodoo, in other words. She grew up in it. But she's talking about African tree remedies and rituals for body and spirit in this book. And she talks about frankincense and myrrh. And I have another book, the Complete Incense book, that I got many years ago. I've been having this book for at least 10 years, maybe 20, that speaks about natural incense, the burning of petals and herbs and resins and branches and twigs, that kind of incense burning, the natural stuff. So I've been researching in that book and in another book that I forgot to bring out. And things about frankincense: it's non-toxic, non-irritant, non-sensitizing. It's an absolute resin, or a pale greenish mobile liquid with a fresh terpene top note and a warm, rich, sweet, balsamic undertone. Very beautiful smell, and you can smell it. It smells like what a tree would smell like, but then at the same time some sweetness, you know. It blends well with sandalwood, pine, vetiver, geranium, lavender, and a whole list of other natural things. So for us who are interested in natural scents, you know, not the stuff that you go to Macy's and buy in a bottle, this kind of scent and these kinds of elementals from the earth realm, okay, are healing as well as soothing. They heal on numerous levels, okay. They heal mind, body, and spirit. So the scent is calming, and being calm is beneficial to the body, as well as the scent itself. And if you use the essential oil itself, heals directly, but you must know what you're doing when you use essential oils, and I'm going to be talking more about those later on in other videos. But it's anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, astringent, and things digestive, diuretic, sedative, okay, expectorant, uterine. It's good all the way around, okay? And the same thing for myrrh, which is another tree that grows in North and East Africa. I'm not sure about West Africa. That is also tended to, they grow together, these trees. I mean, in the same general area. And what they do to get this is they tap the trunk of the tree, okay? And when the sap comes out, it hardens. They allow it to harden, and then that is the resin that is used, okay? They do this, and they do it in a certain way as to not distress the tree. You can't tap and tap till you chop the whole tree down, because that defeats your purpose. You kill the tree, then it's not going to produce anything more. There's a way that this whole thing is done. And so with the myrrh, it's a dark reddish brown with a warm, spicy, rich balsamic odor. And it's not pourable at room temperature, and that explains why I bought some from Brother Tahuti Ma'atra. Not the resin, but the essential oil. It's not pourable. I got that stuff in there. I'm like nothing. I can't even use the stuff. It's stuck in a bottle. I don't know if Brother Tahuti realized that or not, but I don't know how I'm gonna get that stuff out of there. You can't. Oh, I might have to heat it or do something to it. I don't know. Heat the bottle and maybe to melt like that. But it's a warm, sweet, spicy, slightly medicinal odor. And they blend perfectly well together, frankincense and myrrh. And it's been this way. They've been using these two together for eons. As we know, it was spoken about in the Bible, which is like 3,000 years ago, right? Yes, it works well with frankincense, sandalwood, benzoin, oak moss, cypress, juniper, mandarin, geranium, patchouli, thyme, mint and lavenders, pines, and spices. These are the natural types of incense. These days we go and we buy these incense sticks, and a lot of times the sticks are made from we don't really know what, and are scented with stuff that's not the real deal. But true incense is something that is a blend, you know. Different things are blended, and ancient Africa was masterful, especially Egypt. Ancient Kemet, masterful at creating blends and burning them, okay? They have some blends that even had dried raisins in them. All kinds of things. Petals of flowers, herbs, spices, cinnamon, grounded up, frankincense, just all the different things. And so I want to talk more about those. And for myrrh is anti-catarrhal, astringent, anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, expectorant, fungicidal. It kills fungus. Okay. Revitalizing, antiseptic, sedative, stimulant to the digestive, the pulmonary. It's good for the uterine, the stomach. It's a tonic. These things are cures, cure-alls almost, you know. It's healing stuff, you know, healing herbs, healing spices, healing resins. Nature has got our back. And so, my people, I actually have some with me right now. Went to my brother and went and bought some of the frankincense and myrrh. Now this one, am I going to be able to get this? This is the myrrh. The myrrh is darker. Let's see if I can get it. Just chunks of resin. This is what comes off of the tree when you tap it, and the sap. This is the sap of those trees. Let's hold this up so you can see it. Just on a hot coal and let it burn. A heavenly scent. And here is the frankincense, got from my brother as well. Frankincense is lighter and sweeter smelling than the myrrh. That's why they blend so well together. And yes, this is, you tap the tree, put a little hole in the trunk of the tree, a little tiny scar, you scar in the tree. And the sap that comes out is what this is. Collect, they get tons of this stuff, and then it ships all across the world. All across the world, different people use this. It is resin that has dried. You can crush it if you want. Put it in oils. I've never tried that, but I might, you know. I have mortar and pestle. And so, my people, I also have a coal. Hot coal. Ready and waiting. I can't tilt it to show it to you. Best thing I can do is this. Okay, here I go doing more than too much. Got my piece of myrrh. Put it on coal. And get a piece of frankincense. And get a good piece. Got the frankincense. Put it on the coal. And we got the beauty of this scent blend that has been known across the world for eons. Oh wow, I remember that smell, and it's some strong stuff, let me tell you. I haven't burnt this in a while, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to deal with it. I wish I could show you guys what it looks like as it burns. But if I try to tilt this thing, it's going to slide. Let's see if I can. Oh, you can see it. See that? It's the coal, which I already lit and heated up. And the 2 pieces of resins on the coal. I got some rocks down there to keep it cool. Burning. And it's a holy scent. This is the scent that will evacuate negative energy. The natives of America use sage bundles. The Africans use frankincense and myrrh. Now I can smudge my house with this. And bring forth the beauty of the spirit realm to me. Once this melts away, I can put more on the coal, and my house will be smudged, holy, fumigated. Wickedness that may be lurking in the corners will be gone. I would have just brought forth the positive energies into my house by doing this with a holy frankincense and myrrh. And this is African, my people. Well known throughout the world. Well loved, beautiful, natural scent. Doesn't smell like candy coated raindrops or whatever. It's not Elizabeth Taylor's White Diamonds. That's not what this is, okay? It's not Emerald or any of those other perfumes that are so popular. This is the real deal. This is natural scent. It evokes Africa. I scent, the smell. It just smells like you're walking amongst the trees. Because what is it? It's tree resin from a sacred tree. Imagine you tap the trunk of the tree And this is like the lifeblood of the tree, this resin, okay? But it smells so good. This is what's flowing through the veins of the tree. This magical stuff. It's quite amazing that a tree that's just sitting there, and the frankincense and myrrh trees are not the prettiest trees in the world. They kind of funny looking. Dry, sitting there in what looks like a dry desert or whatever. Sitting there getting just the smallest amount of water and whatever. And then this is what it does with the energy that it pulls forth from the Most High. From the earth, from the sun that shines on it. It pulls forth this beautiful scent, frankincense and myrrh. Well, frankincense for the frankincense tree, and myrrh, resin from the myrrh tree. Drop that one on the rocks. So yes, my people, I would suggest that you try frankincense and myrrh if you haven't ever before. Because this way you're evoking Africa. And it's just that beautiful thing. It's Mother Africa. Yeah. The thing that is the issue is these charcoals. Some people feel that the charcoals are not the most natural things. But then it becomes an issue if you don't have charcoal. You can't light a match to these and expect them to do. They have to be sitting on something that's very, very hot. So you see. And so that's, ooh, boy. Ooh. I was thinking that this smoke would mess my head up because I haven't inhaled it in a long time, but not at all. It just reminds me of back in those days when I was doing my own business and enjoying working at the Berkeley flea market among so many different black people from different nationalities of black people who knew underneath all of that they were all Africans. And we just were one beautiful united black nations of black people working together. It's slightly different these days over there. Times have gotten hard, and so. But when I went to First Friday this past Friday, I was reminded of the good times once again. It's just a beautiful melting pot of people just enjoying each other's company, allowing each other to be who they are. White people even, not even trying to force themselves on black people, just allowing people to be while they be their white selves. Asian people, Tibetan people. There's a lot of people from Tibet that be at the Berkeley flea market, or Asians of that nature. Not Chinese people too, but they usually are selling other things, just trinkets. But the Tibetan people were more into the holy things and the culture things, their flags and stuff like that. Singing bowls, that kind of thing. So yes, my people, I just wanted to share with you all a little bit of frankincense and myrrh. Let me hold it in a way so I don't drop this. This can become kind of a hazardous kind of thing. So I make sure not to drop it, that's for sure. Beautiful scent. So I'm going to set it over and let it resonate throughout the rest of my house. And yes, I just am saying to us, try some frankincense and myrrh to smudge. Sage. Sage is very popular. Sage is very popular. It's very easily, it's easy to get, and it's spoken about much more often these days than frankincense and myrrh. And it's easier to deal with. You just light the sage stick and it does the rest for itself. But frankincense is a little bit more of a challenge because it's a resin and you have to put it on something super hot, like a coal, a charcoal, a lit charcoal. And these are specific types of charcoal, not charcoal briquettes that you put barbecue on, you know, not that kind, because those they're not as pure. They have more whatever in them that would burn alongside the frankincense, which would defeat the purpose of the frankincense. So yes, my people, it's time for me to add more. This is burnt. These pieces are burnt up, so time to put more on. And then the charcoal itself lasts for, this one is about to fall apart on me, about a half hour. And you gotta light another charcoal pretty much, unless you buy the bigger pieces of charcoal. This one has been burning for, how long have I been talking? 26 minutes. This has been burning for about 10-15 minutes before I start talking. I had to light it. So anyway, my people, once again, the frankincense and myrrh, falling off. But anyway, my people, the beautiful scent of frankincense and myrrh, healing, mind expanding, holy, beautiful. All right. Thanks all of you guys for paying attention to this video. I'm going to be doing more of this type of thing because there are more natural products that I bought from my brother, and if he allows me, I'm going to figure out how to do a video talking to him, interviewing him about running a natural products business such as the one he has run for the last 30 plus years. All right, my people, black business rocks, okay? Black business matters. All right, peace and blessings to each and every one of you.